if you look at it from a pure weather perspective, last October, if I pick a site in the middle of the country like Birmingham, October 2017 produced about, because we were milder, we had rainfall and high temperatures, particularly high night temperatures, we had about 40% more growth in October 2017 than the previous October. And the ramifications for a fungicide are, from a greenkeeper's perspective, he's cutting more often because he's getting more growth, and therefore a preventative fungicide that he might expect to last 3 or 4 weeks in a normal October, because the grass was growing a lot faster and he's physically taking material out by cutting, we were finding that a fungicide in October 2017 was lasting 2 weeks, a systemic preventative fungicide, whereas the previous October from the same site we'd have expected to get 24, 25 days. And you know, you have this issue now where people put a fungicide on and they expect it to last a month, but a month of what kind of weather? And in 2017 that wasn't the case. We got about 2 weeks from any systemic fungicide because of the rate of grass growth, and that meant that if you expected it to last a month, once you got to the middle of October, and Mark's already commented, it was almost a perfect storm. The grass was growing very fast, but we had a peak of disease activity right in the middle of the month, just when fungicides were actually beginning to run out. So unless they reapplied, people were caught out really from mid-October onwards for that second, third and fourth week, because they expected to have protection but they didn't get it because the plant growth was so fast. And that's more a feature of year-on-year variation rather than regional, but obviously the further south you went, the warmer it was, the more growth we got and the less longevity from a fungicide, and that's one of the consequences of warmer autumns.
I think also related to that, greenkeepers can actually help themselves as well, because Mark's just mentioned about the amount that was taken off. Well, one easy thing to do is to actually record the amount you're boxing off. Because if you've got a record of that, say you're taking off 2 boxes per green, for argument's sake, in a normal year, maybe next year if you're taking off 3, that actually is going to give you good warning that what you did previously is going to be diluted. So simple things of just keeping records of what you're doing can actually help you in your future management practice.